Yo, what up? Did you ever go look through the comics and you wonder why, some of them are underestimated, overlooked, or whatever, and then you got those independent comics that are kind of weird, but me and myself, I like the indies, I like the superheroes. So here's a few comics I put a review out that don't get the fame that they need to, right? So check it out.
Number 1, Nightman. Nightman was an interesting one. It's about a guy named Johnny who became Nightman. He gained his powers from a piece of sharpie that hit him in the head and was punctured after a vehicle was struck by a cable car, and bam! A burst of energy known as a, quote, jumpstart was created, and that's what you get. Because I started off on issue 3, I did have to do some research of how he got his powers. He was introduced to the Freaks, a group of superpowered teenagers on the run. In addition to dealing with his own problems, Nightman promises to watch out for them. It had some good scenes with some villains that gave him a challenge. Rayne, I think that's how you pronounce her name. You put him through the ringer as well. Guess he has something to talk about on the Nightman radio. Number 2, Mantra. Mantra was even more interesting. She had a weird personality, but I looked it up and I figured out why. It turns out Mantra was once a male external warrior named Lukazu. I don't know. He was fighting with Boneyard, and things took a turn for the worst. After Lucas died, his soul was placed into a body of a woman by the name of Eden Blake. This explains a lot, I guess. He now sees life through her eyes and ends up falling in love with her soul, which still exists within him. Talk about narcissists, I guess. The girl he fights in issue number 3 had a whole 70s type vibe, the rainbows, peace signs, and everything. It was kind of cool. But Mantra could actually change size and use sorcery powers, as well as their mystical armor. I like female superhero roles, but this one really wasn't my favorite. But if you like female type roles with some complication and drama, well, hey, it's worth reading, so check it out. Number 3, The Strangers. I thought this would be like X-Men or Fantastic Four when I saw the cover, but it wasn't anything like either of them. It had its funny parts, but overall, I thought it was a weird combination of superheroes. Electrocute was a female android named, quote, Candy, who was created by adult toy billionaire. Interesting to say the least. Yeah, I had to kind of keep it kid friendly, but yeah, you all get the drift. Atomic Bomb was an art student who gained the ability to manipulate atomic levels. Another character, Grenada, is a pyromaniac, and finally you got Lady Killer, who is a fashion designer who can track, aim, hit the heck out of you if you cross her type. They were more like Spectacle and Zip Zap, who move like Flash, basically. I got lost in some areas of what was happening, but there was so much going on with each superhero and their own personal issues. But, all in all, they worked hard as a team and went in battle. That's all that matters, I guess. Teamwork makes the dream work, as a cliche saying would say. Number 4, Prototype. I could get into the specs on this one, but this particular issue had me rolling. Talk about a date that went wrong. I thought about Iron Man when I saw the cover. I haven't read too many Iron Man comics, but the movies definitely made me like Iron Man in his type of personality. Prototype was cocky as well, and he was involved in the media. He needed a break from his armor, which was still in the testing phase. So one night turns into chaos. I guess the covers are snatched off quick as her motives. I definitely like this particular series and would like to read on. I don't want to give any spoilers though, so check this out for yourself. I tell you, it's definitely worth it. Number 5 was Breakthrough. I'm gonna be honest about this one. I could not get into this particular one. It was, okay, now check this out. It was Dick Tracy, Swamp Thing, and some Hulk-like creature that had a leakage problem, and somehow a pumpkin-head villain that was mad because his Halloween was ruined. No, I don't mean literally, but hey, it looked crazy though. I think Godzilla even came at one point. For me to start in the third issue and lost already, made me want to look into the origins of the first issue just to piece everything together because I was confused as I don't know what. But if you like that weird sci-fi comics, hey, this one's for you. Number 6, Prime. I love this one. I just wanted to save the best for last. This had a good amount of drama, action, suspense, and romance. It was about a teenager named Kevin. He's trying to impress this girl he's in love with, but doesn't want her to see his other side. Kind of reminds me of Superman and Lois Lane. He transforms into Prime by projecting a liquid material from his torso. That shapes him into a strong, muscular, and tall dude who can fly. For those who watch My Hero Academia, Almighty might ring a bell. Unfortunately, Prime can only withstand so much before he transforms back into Kevin, leaving him tired, weak, and almost suffocated because of the amount of energy it takes just to become him and the injury he takes when battling. Right now, he was stuck in a blob, but how does he get out? I guess you have to find out for yourself. So read on. But yeah, definitely thanks for hearing me out. Definitely check out this series, the Ultraverse series. Yeah, it's more old school. But definitely check them out. And let me hear your thoughts. If you have other indie comics out there, maybe some retro comics, I would love to hear some recommendations. Alright? Well, I'm about to get on to the next one. Alright? Thanks for listening. Peace.